this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumpson. Let's get this thing underway.
Away to get us going.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle by the senior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
First and goal, handoff. And that one produces a decent gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And here comes the noise. This crowd's trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in this sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of
brings her the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion makes it second and short. And now the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On first down, it's play action.
Thank you.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Quick catch over the middle. And they bring them down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion with the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Defense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket.
Picked it, yes, sir.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, God.
It's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I guess it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
He finds some space.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Shit,
Doesn't
man.
get rid
That's
of it.
me.
He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Don't never work like that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He'll field the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They have some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Powers through. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams.
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Texas. Who will score? Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the
That's
tone
when they
to be
kick
able
off
to give
team
him his
punch
chance.
started
You don't see
effective
this
and
happen very
goddamn
often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. Here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He spins free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now.
Pick that. Oh, what the fuck?
Makes the catch.
I can't. They wanted me to click and jump.
That's
He made that throw right
right
there.
side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And that's the tight end, Kirk, showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw again.
Tapping
for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. One run right there picks up the first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
To keep her all the way in a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A direct snap. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Offensive line.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
Like
the first play of the in the final 30 seconds of the half. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Takes the handoff again. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
See, my guys got a mob over there, though. Look at that nigga team. Niggas ain't said nothing about this nigga team, though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying no fishy shit, man. Like, but like, if I would have had a team like that, or like, no, I feel like niggas. Maybe they did. I went in the chat over the weekend.
Returner looking to create better field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Across midfield. Across the 40. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The shotgun running play call.
Big.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hate this nigga, dog.
They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, taking touchdown. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
1st and 10 play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, boy.
Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
What?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now. And Texas really beginning to build momentum for this one. Is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Yeah, well, I said
looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Who that had last? Who that was?
Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
On the run,
he'll let it go.
I told them niggas underneath, bro, and that's all you still can get, bro.
Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Damn, how old
Chris,
is
a
your dude?
great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Besides operator, give me a game, bro.
Running back has a handoff.
Oh, somebody watching my stream, yo, post them in the chat, yo. Besides operator, give me a game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp
cool,
run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Yeah, with that forget battle royale.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The QB throws his third hit of the day. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The shotgun handoff here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of
but he didn't.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's
time,
not
I didn't even let time pass. It didn't even come to
this time they
PSI.
stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand.
I found it on the front page. You guys don't even search it. I searched the other day and it said
but the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Who?
So this offense
online or those the
15. The O-line needs to regroup.
You lost your first career mode. You got knocked out.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock.
You went to the PlayStation
you can
store.
Walk out of here with a win.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stroll just that,
Well, this offense
first
really
page.
been moving the ball at will
I
on
just
this
went
drive.
down. I hadn't typed
and a nice
in
job
nothing.
here
It
on
was
this
just showing
defense
like
to
up there.
finally
Like,
come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
It's the game of the
Coach is
money.
going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking,
oh,
right,
shit. Oh, my. Oh. But look, hold on, matter of fact, hold on, my fault, I forgot all about that. How was it $10? Hold on, my fault. That was in New York, I forgot all about it.
Looks like the player was down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out.
So, bro, so no, that's what it was. I ain't had PlayStation Plus the other day, though. That's what it was. But I ain't had PlayStation Plus, though, since December. Bro, I don't know what you did the other day, man. You made me get this shit.
Looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now.
I said, bro, I said, you made me get that shit, bro. I ain't had goddamn PlayStation Plus, bro, since like December, bro.
The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball.
Nah, I forget, bro. You know how much shit was going. You know how much Drake. I have literally just thought about when you said that shit. That's how the fuck I get it, cause I ain't paid for it. I just thought about it. Yeah. All right.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 17.
Nigga knock hat out.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid
Mom over there. Can he see nuts to the right side of him, guys?
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
He looked that way. That damn brace won't let me turn my neck that far.
Prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year. Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the run here, lets it go. He makes the grab. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected